Continuing with the articles related to 2020, now is the time to Ceres. Probably not many people are familiar with this celestial body, but for astrology, it is important, as you will see from the report. Ceres was the first asteroid to be discovered in 1801, by Giuseppe Piazzi at Palermo Astronomical Observatory. It was originally considered a planet, but was reclassified as an asteroid in the 1850s, after many other objects in similar orbits were discovered. Its orbit runs between the orbits of the planets Mars and Jupiter. Ceres was considered the largest asteroid until 2006, when the Astronomical Society promoted it to the status of dwarf planet, as it is similar in size to Pluto. As a collective influence as seen by astrology, Ceres correlates to growing seasons, agriculture, and food production, to the cycles of life on the planet and the growth of the collective whole. In addition, Ceres rules motherly love, female reproductive issues, family bonds and relationships. Ceres was named after the Roman goddess Ceres, equivalent to Demeter for the Greeks. She was the goddess and ruler of things that are consumed for food, relates to agriculture, diets, food and fertility in general. According to mythology, at one point in time tragedies struck her. Her beautiful daughter Persephone was kidnapped by Hades, Pluto, the god of the underworld, and she was taken to his caves. Hades happened to be Ceres' brother, and he fell in love with his own niece. He promised her all the gold and comfort, if only she will love him in return. Ceres meanwhile grieved and raged at the loss of her daughter, and abandoned the care of her plants, resulting in worldwide starvation. Zeus intervened and a deal was made so Persephone could stay half-time with her mother Ceres, and half-time with Hades, and this is how we got the 4 seasons. Spring and summer when Ceres is happy, and fall and winter when Ceres is grieving. Ceres has an orbit of 4.6 Earth years around the Sun. Because of its orbit, in October 2010, it made its first conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn. In February 2015, Pluto and Ceres had a similar conjunction in Capricorn, and in January 2020, there is an alignment particularly significant, that can be forecasted as critical. There could be destiny in the making time, at individual, social, economic, political, global, and collective levels. On January 10, 2020, we will have a lunar eclipse on Cancer in opposition to the Sun, Pluto, Saturn, Mercury and Ceres in Capricorn. Since the lunar eclipse in Cancer has to do with the feminine side of things, motherhood and Mother Earth, and since Ceres rules food production, agriculture, reproductive issues, family bonds and relationships, we should prepare for an important shake in these areas. As it was mentioned before in another posting related to the eclipse, and the breakdown on institutions and financial organizations, between January and August 2020, the Ceres aspect adds energy to this situation, by affecting the food production globally, as well as family and personal relationships, mainly with the feminine side. These planetary aspects, with similar planets and signs involved, do not have any previous occurrence in modern history. For most people, there is going to be a before and after 2020. It seems as a shift of a paradigm is in the making and we are part of it. Prepare yourself mentally, physically and above all spiritually, since the stars are giving the warning that is not going to be easy. Thanks for visiting us, and please share, it is better to be prepared than sorry.